Welcome back to Digital class, and this is a discussion for booklet number 4, the 12 types of heuristic problem sum concept. And I'm focusing on the pattern concept, and this is type 2, which I name it as table with numbers. So as you can see that it is actually also a pattern question, as we can see that it is like going on in a way. Like example, you can see this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And of course, it goes on. And the question is asking, what is the number 71 that appear in here? Okay, so to better help us to recognize the pattern, let me just write it down also. Continue. Probably here will be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now, the way that I will do, as usual, always I will do this. I will use 71 as my targeted number, and I will divide with one set we have how many number. Is it correct? This is what I usually do, right? For type 1. But for type 2, what we'll do is we'll recognize one very important thing, is that if you focus and look at here, we have 0, 8, 16, and I know the next number will be 24. Do you notice that there are actually multiples of 8 going on? Okay, multiples of 8 going on. So basically we know that this is a multiple of 8. When we find a multiple of 8, if we plus 1, it will go on to become 9. As you can see, if 8 minus 1, it will go on to back to D. Okay, it will be D. So you might be quite confusing, but it's okay. Let me just quickly explain this. What I will do is I will actually use 71, which is my target number, to divide by 8. Then I will find out what is it equal to. So I may just do it, 71 divided by 8. So I know that 8 times 8 is 64. So the remaining number will be 7. So you know that it will be 8 remainder of 7. Basically, it means that there are 8 sets of multiples of 8, then they have 7 extra. Okay, which means that this tells me two things. 71 is actually multiple of 8, then plus 7, or it's actually multiples of 8 minus 1. So what do I mean by plus 7? Because there's a 8, I mean this is multiples of 8, right? Plus 7 means because I have 7 extra, the remainder. That's why I actually can say plus 7. At the same time, I can say it's minus 1 because lack of 1 to become another multiples of 8. Okay? So you might be quite confused with the concept, but it's a very, very easy concept here. This is the first concept, or either this one. Okay? Now let me just explain here. Multiples of 8, multiples of 8. So actually I can use another example. I can say that 8 is multiple of 8, right? So 8 plus 7 is equal to what? 8 plus 7 is equal to 15. So it means that actually, 15. So it means that actually I just need to simply find 15 is where? 15 is A. That's why I can say the answer is A. Or you can use another example. Example 16 is also multiples of 8, right? 16 plus 7. That's equal to what? It's equal to 22. It's also A, right? That's why I say that it's actually A. Or if you do want to look for this concept, you can look for this concept. Example, multiples of 8 minus 1. I can say it's 8 minus 1 is equal to what? 7. 7 is actually A also. Or I can say that 16 minus 1, that's equal to 15. 15 is also A. That's why the answer for sure is A. Okay. Let me just give you another example. Actually, honestly, usually when we table with numbers, always the concept is 8 divided by 8. Okay. But example, if you divide by 8, a number divided by 8, then you notice that there's something remainder 3. Basically, you know that it is actually multiple of 8 plus 3. Or you can actually say that multiple, multiple of 8 minus 5. Okay, because lack of 5 to become multiple of 8, right? And the same thing, you can also use example 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. Means that the answer will be D. So it's the same concept. And honestly, let me just let you know that you don't need to do all this. All you need to do is to recognize this and just test out with one of the example, then you can get the answer. I'm just showing you different examples here that leads to the same answer. Okay, so it's quite long, but it's actually very short steps on it. Okay? You can try it out with exercise 5 and also 6, and it's definitely the same idea. Okay, so thank you, and I hope you learned something. See you. Bye bye.